This is a short how-to video for loading up parent letters for Schoology. So to do that, what you need to do first is you need to download the Schoology parent access codes. And to do that, all you have to do is go into one of your Schoology courses. I'm in my advisory course. Click on members, and then on the right hand side you will see in green access code, and then you'll have this link for parent access codes, and when you click on it, it will download and you can open it up into Excel, or you can choose to have that open up into Google Sheets, which is what you're going to want to have it open to. So once you're in here, it looks like this, and I have just made the last names and the middle names of these particular students in white ink to protect their privacy. So this right here, this column right here, is the parent access codes for all of those kids. And just to remember, once a parent adds in that access code, once they join with that particular access code, they will have access to all of their child's Schoology courses. So they only need to do this one time. So what you need to do is you go to add-ons, and if you don't have this Autocrat as an add-on yet, you will need to go ahead and add that. So all you have to do is click get add-ons, and you should just be able to type in this Autocrat and save that. So that will always come up with your Google Sheets. So I'm going to go to Autocrat and click on launch. It will pop up with this little box here. I'm going to create new job, and just for the purpose of this, I'm just going to have this be called test. Click on next. Now I have already created a Schoology parent access codes letter. I know that if you search on the internet, Schoology has actually provided some letters. I believe I took a letter that Schoology had provided and edited it for the purpose of our building. So this is what the letter kind of looks like here. You want to make it mail merge friendly, so you just do these little icons, 2 of them, on the front end and the back end of the different labels that you want things to be added into when you merge it all together. So I want every letter to say the child's first name, last name, and parent access code. So I put these little markings here so that when I do run the job, that it'll just pull from the spreadsheet the student first name, student last name, and the parent access code. And so I have it here and here in my directions. And that's what you'll want to do as well. So you can use a letter that's already been created for you, or you can just type one up. And I just did a little screenshot so that the parents could know right away what they were doing. So I'm going to choose to use the Schoology Access Parent Codes letter that I just showed you, and that's a template that we'll use. So I think this class has 21 students. So when I run this program, it'll generate 21 letters, one for every student's parent, that gives them their particular access code, which is super neat. Click next, and now you need to map it. So I want this condition, first name, to be mapped with the column on my spreadsheet that's labeled first name. And I want my last name to be mapped to my last name, and the parent access code to be mapped to parent access code. And then I hit next. You need a file name. And then I want it to generate as a Google Doc, and I want it to be a single output mode. So that means that I just have one running Google Doc. So I can just print it really easily instead of it making one separate one for every kid. So this is per class. I just want to print it off one per class and add the page breaks. Click next. You have to choose your destination folder. So I'm going to hit Schoology. I created a folder already for Schoology parent letters, which you might want to as well. And then you just save. And this is what you do if you want a printed copy. If you want, you can actually set it up so that it emails to the parents. There's some extra steps there. You have to pull every parent email from PowerSchool and put it in another column, which you can absolutely do. It just takes a little bit longer. And then when you're ready, you just hit run job, and it will generate a document. So I can go in. It's generating slowly, but I will have 21 jobs when this is done. And I do. And then you can just simply print it, and it's there for you. So that's a really simple way that you can generate Schoology parent letters very quickly using the add-on Autocrat.